Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Cole Hastings, and if you're trying to evolve your body and mind through a plant-based diet as well as personal development topics, then consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss a video. Today is going to be a day in the life vlog during quarantine. Now you might think, Cole, this might be a pretty boring vlog. You're just locked up in your house. What could you possibly be doing that's interesting? I'll tell you right now, I actually have nothing planned, but I'm going to make something out of this day. It's going to be a fun video. I do highly recommend watching this whole thing. We're just gonna have some fun today. Hopefully it'll brighten up your day. So let's start off by showing you guys my first meal that's in the kitchen. And by the way, I'm sorry that you guys have to see this drip that I have on every morning. I haven't showered yet. I'm gonna work out after this, so I just wear what I'm usually wearing in the morning. And I don't really care about my appearance right now in the morning, so whatever. So today's first meal is something I've been having pretty much every morning, just some tofu scramble. I'm gonna have a couple potatoes with it. And then on some bread, we are going to put half of an avocado, and then on the other slice of bread, we're gonna put some sriracha veganese, this sriracha mayonnaise I've showed you guys that is the most amazing thing ever. No macros are gonna be shown today because I saved that for my full day of eating videos, which you can check out after this video. So let's just start making this. So a great tip to cook potatoes quickly, if you're someone who's lazy like me, who doesn't want to wait like 30 minutes for them to cook, is to just chop them up pretty thin. And then when you have all your pieces, you're gonna grab a plate and we're gonna put it on this plate. And what we're gonna do is put this plate in the microwave for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then they are cooked. That's all it takes. All right, that's a lot of potatoes. I like the look of that. Now, while that's cooking, I guess I should throw a couple slices of bread in the toaster. Now let's start getting everything ready over here. Just a little bit out of oil, maybe a little bit more. That looks like a drop. All right, here we go. Potatoes are finally done. I'm saying finally, even though it's been like 5 minutes. Let's get the tofu on there. Some nooch, garlic powder, black pepper, and turmeric powder for the color and antioxidants. Now mix everything up. Got your plate, got your toast, got the tofu scramble potato combo. Now I got this thing to scoop out the rest of this sriracha mayo. If you have a jar that's like pretty much empty, like peanut butter or something like this, use one of these things, it'll get everything out. All right, that's good for this slice. Then avocado on this one. And there we have it, that's the first meal of the day. Now, I will say, in this particular batch of breakfast that I have here, the tofu scramble to potato ratio is a little off. There's a little too much potato compared to tofu scramble, but we're gonna live with it. Doesn't really matter that much. What I like to do is take this mix and like shove it onto a piece of bread and eat it with the bread. I get a nice combination, different flavors here from the mayo and from the avocado, so I can like switch between flavors if I want.
It's actually quite nice.
It's really just such an amazing breakfast, which is why I've been eating it so often, and I'll probably get sick of it in like a couple weeks as I do with all my breakfasts. But it's good for now, so I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna grab my phone, which I do, and watch some YouTube. I watch the same dude on YouTube every single day. As I ate my breakfast, and then we're gonna see what I do next. Actually, it's probably gonna be working out at home. Here we are, back again in my sister's room for the home workout of a lifetime. Now, I've already showed you guys my home workout in an entirely different video. I go through every single step of it. If you want to check out that video, you can. I'll probably have a card pop up right now that you can check it out after this video. So I'm not gonna do any explaining for this. We're just gonna jump into it. This video is sponsored by Raycon. No, I'm just kidding. I actually use Raycons, but not actually sponsored by them. I'm not big enough for that yet, but damn, these headphones are actually dope. So Raycon, sponsor me, please. I'm gonna utilize the space that I have in this room. With just this much space and a ballet bar, I can get a very, very dope workout in. So let's do this. Oh my god, I am destroyed. And for those of you who think you can't get a good workout at home, I did it with no equipment right in this room, and I'm still gaining muscle at home. I'm still seeing progress. So don't make that excuse to not work out. But I really need to shower, as you can see, and then we'll probably have a post-workout meal. Alright, glad I got that out of the way. I'm gonna blow dry my hair, moisturize my body. By the way, have you guys had like really ashy hands? As many times as I can moisturize my hands, I do, but I still have ashy hands because of how much we have to wash our hands. If you guys are having that same problem, leave a comment below. I wanna see if I'm the only one. But after I do all that, I'm gonna meet you downstairs for our post-workout meal. Alright, that was a great workout. Now I'm back in the kitchen for meal number 2, and it is going to be protein oatmeal, but it's a little bit different than how I usually make it. You guys will see as I make it. So we're going to take just about half a cup of oats, add some soy milk in there, most likely about 3/4 of a cup, and put this in the microwave for a couple minutes. And something a little different that I've been using is these dark sweet cherries that are already pitted. I think they taste really, really good in oatmeal, and not only that, but if you guys have ever heard of like tart cherry juice concentrate, this stuff is really good for muscle recovery, and cherries pretty much have that same effect. So these are very large cherries, so I usually cut them in half. Looks like a decent pile, probably a little over a cup. Oatmeal is done. Now what we're gonna do first is take a tablespoon of milled flax seeds. They look like this. You just throw them in a blender, and it actually helps with the absorption in your body. So that's why I throw them in a blender. Then we take a couple tablespoons of peanut butter. Now we can add this delicious Viva Life protein powder. Now I actually got this from Brian Turner. He sent me like a care package when it was my birthday, and I've never actually had it before, but this is some great protein. I can see why so many of the big vegan athletes are sponsored by it. And this is the vanilla flavor, and to save the bag and save how much I have, I only use half a scoop because there is 20 grams of protein in each scoop. I don't need 20-gram scoop, you know, I don't know. And I make sure to fully submerge the cherries because I want them to unfreeze a little bit, because when they're chewy, they are so good. Definitely not the most appetizing looking meal, but it is great nutrition for after workout. It contains omega-3s, high protein, high carb, good fats. So now I'm actually going to take the pro meal upstairs. We're gonna go into the office. I'm gonna get working on my laptop. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be working on. Alright, I'm strapped with some water too. Now, really just been grinding out quarantine. I don't want to be the person that's just like sitting in bed doing nothing all day with their time when we have all this free time to learn new stuff, to be more productive than we usually are. So a lot of you guys know by now that I'm actually Brian Turner's official video editor, and I actually edited a video for him, his next video, last night, but I want to kind of go above and beyond. I'm gonna look through the video and see what else I can add in, because I really just want the video to stand out and be hilarious. It is gonna be a funny video where he's like sharing his unpopular opinions. So I'm gonna work on this for a little while, and then honestly I'll probably edit a bit of this video too after I'm done with this, and then I'll show you the next thing I do, the more things I eat. Should be a lot more interesting, exciting stuff today, even if we are locked down. I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright everybody, welcome to my backyard. Now you might be asking yourself, Cole, why are we in your backyard? Well, I want to make the next vegan facts today. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I have this series called Vegan Facts where I make some sort of satire fact up about vegans just to like play fun, just to let people know us vegans don't take ourselves too seriously, or at least some of us don't, like me. So today's vegan fact, I don't know how the reactions are gonna be to this, but I wrote it down on my phone. So the vegan fact is gonna be using fertilizer wouldn't be considered vegan, so vegans must grow their own food and use their own manure as well. So I think you can guess what I have to do for this photo. Anything for the gram. So what I'm gonna do for this is probably squat down back there in the garden and like put some mosaic, as in some censorship, over this area. I don't know, let's see how it goes. Alright, so I had a look at the pictures. I'm gonna edit them really quick, and I'm just gonna pop up what I came up with on screen right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it. This one might be a great reaction or a terrible reaction. So now what I'm gonna do, actually, because I haven't had any sort of frozen meat substitute in literally like months, it feels like. Ever since this quarantine started, I haven't had any like frozen chicken nuggets, nothing like that. So I wanna go take a walk right now. Gonna bring you with me to the local grocery store. We're gonna pick that up and probably eat it immediately. So I decided to get this chorizo seitan instead. The reason being is because it has the same amount of servings as any of those frozen products, and also Gardein chicken tenders are like my least favorite, so I just wanted to go with this. Also, I'll be able to get even more than 4 servings out of this, even though it says 4 servings. Costs the same, and you know what, there's a lot you can do with this, so I'm not mad. So now I'm not sure what I want to do next. You guys will probably see like the next meal. That's what I'm assuming the next part is gonna be, so stick around for that. You want to see what I eat in a day and everything I do in a day while I'm locked inside and have so much pain in me and I'm gonna cry. All right, everybody, been a little hot minute. As you can see, it is nighttime now. It's about 8:45. We're gonna get into probably the last big meal of the day, but that don't mean that the day in the life vlog is over. But I did want to show you guys my last big meal. Nothing has really gone on since I last checked in with you, so let's get into making this delicious Buddha bowl-ish meal. So what we have here is a little combo of some roasted chickpeas, tofu, and sweet potato. I'm just gonna put this into a bowl, put it in the microwave. Now there's a couple things I want to prepare before I actually start the microwave. I want to chop up some red cabbage as well as some tomato. Now that that is done, I want to show you guys a super simple but super delicious tahini sauce. I think I might have showed you guys this already. All you're gonna do is take a cup, add a couple tablespoons of tahini, a little bit of maple syrup, and then surprisingly a bit of mustard. And this combination sounds really weird, but it is so good. And I'm adding garlic powder because I just like the taste of garlic. I'm gonna heat up the stuff in the microwave. Now let's start arranging this. I gotta say I'm slightly disappointed in the sauce yield on this one. This just doesn't have a lot of sauce distributed all around it. But I mean, it still looks really good, but there's no really heavy carb source in this meal besides the sweet potatoes. And I guess you could count the chickpeas too. So I'm also heating up a piece of toast to have on the side. So that will make this pretty much a complete meal. Since it's only 9 o'clock, I'm probably gonna eat this and then continue editing this video, which I've kind of breezed through. Like I'm already 3/4 of the way through editing this, which is pretty dope. And then I'll show you guys the last thing that I'm gonna do today, because there is one last thing I want to show you guys. So I'm capping off the day with a nice big bowl of popcorn, and I put some melted vegan butter on it. This is just like the best snack ever, and it's not that bad for you. It would actually be good for you if I didn't put the butter on. The reason I got popcorn is because I am watching a little bit of anime and Hunter x Hunter, to be exact. I'm on season 3 of Hunter x Hunter. Definitely one of the best animes I've ever watched. If you guys have any anime recommendations for me, leave them in the comments. But Hunter x Hunter reminds me so much of Naruto in that the 2 main characters are like little kids just trying to grow as powerful powerful as possible, and one of them is technically bad and one of them is good. So I'm really enjoying the show. That's gonna wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you like seeing these vlogs, lets me know that I should make more of them, that you guys really like me vlogging my whole day. Whoever you are, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. I hope I can make your quarantine or whatever you're going through a little bit better right now. So take care, have a good rest of your day.